To wash away the humiliation, how high a price did LeBron James really pay? After being laughed off the biggest stage in basketball, he didn't hide. He went back to his high school roots, obsessing over every weakness in his game. He drilled the skills he hated. He studied the footwork he didn't have. He even carried Hakeem Olajuwon's post-move videos with him everywhere, watching them day and night. And all of it traced back to one finals loss that made the entire world laugh. After that finals exit, during the 2011 offseason, LeBron decided to transform again. He returned to Ohio and found his high school coach, Keith Dambritt. Dambritt didn't flatter him. He asked the questions other coaches wouldn't dare ask. He told LeBron to do the things he didn't want to do: move without the ball, crash the glass, embrace the dirty work. LeBron listened. That summer, he launched an intense training camp of his own. He invited Norris Cole, a rookie guard who had just entered the league. Cole was drafted 28th overall by the Chicago Bulls in 2011, traded to the Timberwolves, and then sent to the Miami Heat. Around that same time, the Cleveland Cavaliers used the #1 pick to draft Kyrie Irving. LeBron wasn't finished. He flew to Houston to learn directly from the dream, Hakeem Olajuwon, studying post moves for every possible situation. He saved those lessons onto his laptop and carried them everywhere, learning nonstop. To sharpen his handle, he tracked down his old high school teammate Brandon Weems, who was then an assistant coach at Kentucky. LeBron had him work on ball handling sessions relentlessly. Years later, Weems would join the Cavaliers' front office in 2015 and eventually become the team's vice president of basketball operations in 2022. That same offseason, Chris Bosh focused on adding strength and muscle. Dwayne Wade worked tirelessly on his postgame and, more importantly, willingly handed over the role of team leader to LeBron. Before the season tipped off in December, Miami added one of the league's best defensive minds, Shane Battier, making the roster even more fluid and versatile. The new season opened on Christmas night against their old finals rival, the Dallas Mavericks. That night kept Dallas awake. Miami led by 21 at halftime. LeBron and Wade combined for 63 points, carrying the Heat to a statement win. Mavericks head coach Rick Carlisle admitted it plainly. This Heat team was completely different. The league feared Miami, and at the core of that fear were two superstars who broke conventional logic. Offensively, LeBron and Wade were like two trains at full speed, pulling the team in a lightning-fast storms. They attacked in transition before defenses could set, overwhelming opponents with waves of fast breaks. This style avoided half-court stagnation and covered for their lack of a traditional center, even against towering big men. Defensively, Miami was stacked with specialists. Wade, Mario Chalmers, and others locked down the perimeter in coordinated chains. And LeBron was the engine that powered everything: help defense, rebounding, rim protection, everywhere at once. The paint wasn't impenetrable, but it was never free passage. This was Pat Riley's vision of positionless basketball, years before the Warriors' death lineup redefined the league. As the season progressed, there were bumps after the All-Star break, but with elite stars and a system ahead of its time, Miami finished 46-20, second in the Eastern Conference. Throughout the regular season, the Big Three shined together. Bosh averaged 18 points and 7.9 rebounds. Wade delivered on both ends with 22.1 points, 4.8 rebounds, 4.6 assists, 1.2 steals, and 1.3 blocks. And LeBron, 27.1 points, 7.9 rebounds, 6.2 assists, 1.9 steals per game, claimed his third regular season MVP without debate. Their destination was clear: one goal, an NBA championship. The playoffs opened against the New York Knicks, with 4 stars from the 2003 draft class sharing the floor. The hype exploded, but the suspense didn't last. In just 5 games, the Heat ended the series and sent Carmelo Anthony home. Next came the Indiana Pacers. No true superstar, but a style designed to attack Miami's weaknesses: relentless offensive rebounding, deadly mid-range shooting, and elite ball control. Then disaster struck. Chris Bosh went down with an injury in Game 1. Miami lost its only traditional big man. Indiana smelled blood. The narrative turned instantly. Many believed the Heat were trapped inside a Midwestern steel cage, with no way out. But what the world forgot was this: losing an interior anchor completely freed the two superstars on the perimeter. Over the next 6 games, LeBron averaged 30 points, 10.8 rebounds, 6.2 assists, and 2.7 steals. Wade added 26.7 points, 5.5 rebounds, 3.3 assists, and 1.3 steals. Together, they shattered Indiana's system through sheer individual dominance. They prove Pat Riley's ultimate truth. When you have true superstars, you hold the ultimate privilege in basketball, the power to crush any problem. In the end, Miami marched into the Eastern Conference Finals, where a collision with the old and new Boston Celtics Big Three awaited. And LeBron James stood on the edge of a series that would redefine his career forever.